many of the areas of collaboration between FAPSI and the U.S. government, the U.S. consulate here. We look forward to strengthening this collaboration in the years ahead. We're very fortunate to have, through our speakers program, Edward Alden with us. A few words about him. Edward Alden is the Bernard Alt Schwartz Senior Fellow at the Council on Foreign Relations, a renowned think tank in the U.S. He specializes in U.S. economic competitiveness and directs the Council on Foreign Relations' Renewing America initiative. He's a former Washington bureau chief for the Financial Times, and his work focuses on immigration and visa policy and on U.S. trade and international economic policy. Mr. Alden's most recent publication is the Council on Foreign Relations working paper that he co-authored, titled Managing Illegal Immigration, How Effective is Enforcement? He was the project co-director of a 2011 independent task force on U.S. trade and investment policy, which was co-chaired by the former White House Chief of Staff, Andrew Card, and former Senate Majority Leader Thomas Daschle. He's the author of the book, The Closing of the American Border, Terrorism, Immigration, and Security Since 9/11. He has lectured widely on immigration and economic competitiveness issues to a wide variety of organizations, including the World Affairs Council, the World Bank, the Foreign Service Institute, and several prestigious American universities. He has also done numerous TV and radio appearances as an analyst on political and economic issues. Mr. Alden holds a master's degree in international relations from the University of California at Berkeley, and an undergraduate degree from in political science from the University of British Columbia in Vancouver, Canada. So the topic, I'm not sure if this was shared with you, he was going to speak on, is titled American Competitiveness, Trade and Immigration. But as Edward was discussing a few minutes ago, he wants his talk to be as beneficial as possible to all of you. So if you all are interested in particular aspects of immigration as it applies to local and or international trade, please share this, because he wants this to be a mutually beneficial dialogue and conversation, and not just limit his remarks to a topic that may or may not be of as much relevance to everyone present here. I should also add that though the U.S. government sponsors his visit and his lectures in Hyderabad and other parts of India, he is an independent thinker and writer, and he is not a representative of the U.S. government. So whatever he says today should not be counted as exactly. I should also add, since most of the places Mr. Alden has been and most of the places he will go to after Hyderabad, though they're open to the media, he is not going to be giving sound bites. So I'm saying this now so that our friends from the media, who we welcome, do not come up to him afterwards, and would actually appreciate if they can record the entire conversation and maybe leave the Q&A that occurs after the talk outside of the recordings. So having said that, please join me in welcoming Mr. Edward Alden.